Let me just put some of these away quickly. Yeah, I think I know what my next move's gonna be. Since I lost 2 pieces of speed armor, I'm going to try to just get it all back, basically. Oh, Baker, it's certainly been a long time since you dropped by one of these. Yeah. So essentially, I recently attempted the challenges in a dimension called Immortalis. I ended up just noping out of it like 7 rooms in after I lost 2 of my armor pieces because they ran out of durability, essentially. So what I'm going to basically do in the meantime is just get another set of armor to use instead. So I'm basically going to get myself another set of armor to work with. So I'll repair the knight's armor and just start using that again, perhaps. And I should maybe also just put away a bunch of stuff I know I'm not going to be using since basically not really going to be fighting a bunch of stuff now. Not going to be doing much fighting, I'm going to be doing mostly just gathering back my silver coins. So let's put a bunch of this stuff away that we're probably not going to need to carry, most likely. And since I will be going back to Barathos, and since I actually did lose a water bucket earlier, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep 3 water buckets on me at all times. Just in case something bad happens to one of them, I can just make an infinite water source with the extra 2, and then still have, like, water to work with. So I'll basically just be carrying an infinite water source in my inventory. In case I lose one of the buckets of water again to, I don't know. Last time there was that enemy in Barathos, like the underground part of it, that actually somehow extinguished my water by walking on it. Some enemy that just leaves fire wherever it walks. It actually just completely evaporated my water. So in case that happens again, I'll just carry an infinite water source here. So having water getting around Barathos is going to make that easier for sure. So let's repair the knight's armor. And just wear that again for a while until I get my speed armor back. Won't be long before I get that back. That plus, this is well enchanted, so... Oh, you're playing Advent of Ascension as well? Oh, cool. Yeah, it certainly took me a long time to get all this stuff. How long did it take you to get to wherever you are in the mod? Then again, like... I can't imagine you could possibly duplicate my playthrough or anyone's playthrough of Minecraft. Let alone, like, Advent of Ascension, which is even bigger than the original Minecraft, and... Yeah, Minecraft is already huge enough, so... I don't know how the hell you're supposed to just duplicate, like, someone else's experience of it. Oh, so you've been playing Advent of Ascension for 2 years, actually? And I'm just hearing about it now? So I'm gonna do a bit of walking, and then... Ideally, once I stop being nauseous, because that's just obnoxious as all hell. I'm gonna go underground sooner or later. I mean, I don't want to be, like, right next to, like, where I spawn in. Because I feel like by then, I've probably already exhausted all the Blazium ores right next to where I spawn in. So I'd rather go out a bit further and then just jump back underground. Or maybe I'll just go underground now and see what happens. I'll just go southeast a bit and grab whatever I can. Why not, though? It's not like it's that bad a mod. Certainly gives you a lot to do, but sometimes it doesn't go about it in, like, the best way. Like, to unlock most of the content, for the most part, is just kill this and kill that. Until you get where you need to just get said content. It's mostly just fighting stuff. Different dimensions, but, like, basically, like, similar ideas. I mean, at least I kind of appreciate the simplicity and all that. Like, it's pretty straightforward what to do, even if it's, like, sometimes really boring. Do I like police roleplay? Never really was much of a guy to do roleplay anyways. Never mind, like, police. So I definitely feel like I must have been in this cave before. I mean, these blocks are here. Definitely looks like I've set foot in here already. Didn't walk on this lava though, so I'm gonna go look here for some of this ore I'd like to find. Just because of how many silver coins it gives you when you find a piece. Looks like I've probably exhausted all this already, or maybe not. Yeah, I'm specifically looking for this ore type right here. Blasium ore, to be specific. Yeah, I pretty much go here frequently when I feel like I need more money. Because of just how good money this is. Talking about advent of Ascension currency, by the way. And this is, like, by far one of the best ways to just get a bunch of it. Just finding as much blazing as possible down here. I had a bit of a cold yesterday, but it's mostly going away now. I'm definitely going to try and find more ore than just 5 of these, because I want to feel like it was actually worth it to go on this trip. And then depends on what my setup looks like, depends on what I can get for my setup, I may go back to Immortalis to try it again. I still have plenty of Ender Pearls to use up, so I could just go back there again once I have all my armor just restored to, like, really good condition. I probably also really want to get it enchanted too. I mean, it had some good enchantments on it, but lost a piece of it. Actually, no, lost 2 pieces of the armor. One with some really good enchantments on it too. So I'm basically trying to just recover that now. And I figured, like, going here is probably one of the better ways to do it. I figured I'd just come back here to do so, just get as much Blazium as possible. Speaking of which, I just found some more. I thought you already might have had it. I'm trying to think if I already gave you my Discord tag. I don't remember if I did. I mean, it has been a while, so maybe you could have forgotten it, possibly. I'd have to double check to see if you still have it. You might. Because I do remember hearing about this police roleplay server earlier. I think I probably know what you're talking about. Okay, maybe, like... Maybe you don't, like, actually have it still. I mean, it certainly has been a long time. It's probably been a couple of months, I can imagine. If you are, like, the person I think you are. Oh, I see some more Blazium. Nice. Oh, there's some more. Lost some to lava, apparently. Oh, there's some more here, too. Lava everywhere around here now that I think about it. This kind of looks familiar, this part of the cave here. Still only have like 19 of the ore. Probably should have actually gone further out before just digging down and looking for more. Because I'm just further and further exhausting the area around spawn when it comes to Blasium ore. Want the server in DM? I guess. I don't think the link's gonna expire by the time I'm done the stream, though, by the way. Pretty sure it won't. I'm already starting to run kind of short on torches, too. That really doesn't help either. Booyah, there we go. Alright. Probably gonna miss, like, the interesting stuff I'm planning to do this stream. This is just, like, the grind I need to do every once in a while. Because how else am I supposed to afford all the repairs, all the materials to make all the armor I need? How else do I afford it all? That plus I still want to have a good supply that lasts me for a while. There's plenty more lava there where that came from. Okay, cool. I don't know if I might have seen it before. I'd have to double check. I think I'd really have to just double check it, though. Okay, that was just Expedition that went up, apparently. That's a huge pool of lava right there. Yeah, that's why I'm so glad I have this water. This makes everything so much easier down here. Oh, I just almost walked right past it. Almost walked right past that, basically. Still trying to just find more ore, and there we go. There's definitely some more. I'll take another 4 pieces of it, I guess. Oh, sweet. There we go. There's some more. I think that piece of ore might have been by itself, though. I really don't see too many of these guys. Oh, I'll take the tokens. Now I'm basically... I can make 20 more torches if I want. That's honestly not a lot of them. Better than nothing. I'll make 20 torches. Certainly better than nothing to have 20 torches. It'll at least last for a bit longer before I decide to just inevitably get the hell out of these caves. There's something swimming in the lava, now it's dead. It was swimming in the lava for a second there, but not anymore. Ooh, come to me, please, or... Okay, so I have 32. That's still, like, kind of a lot of ores. I could just actually make do with the 32 I have and just head on out. I mean, 32 is still quite a bit. That's still going to be a lot of silver coins right there just by the 32 itself. Okay, it looks like I didn't just walk past some. Okay, and now I see some up here too, actually. I'll take this too. Almost went right past that bunch of ore. Oh, that's a nice chunk of ore right there. That's like 6 of them, pretty much. Now I have 42 Blasium ores. Oh, there's another piece here I must have missed. And then some even more. And no, I don't have any more coal. If I want to just try and make more torches, I can't really. I'd either have to look in the dark or just head back out. And having to just walk in the dark, I'm more likely to miss Blazia more. Well, I got 48. That's a lot for like not even 30 minutes of looking. So I hit some pretty nice veins too. I mean, I recently found a vein with like 6 ores in it, so that's a lot. Got 6 in like one group, basically. Oh, and there's some more here too. Well, even if I can't place torches, the lava still kind of lights up the underground caves. So I can still sort of see down here with the lava lighting everything up. And I just found some more Blasium. I almost have a full stack already. Three iron ingots here. Probably could make another bucket with that. And then just take some lava to the surface and use that as furnace fuel. Oh, sweet, a gold coin. I'm definitely gonna grab that. I know I'm definitely not alone in this cave. I mean, it is huge after all. How could I possibly be alone in here? I think I'm gonna make a crafting table quickly. I'll make another bucket, I guess. I might just fill these up with lava. I'll make these lava buckets, I guess. And we'll just head back out like this, I guess. Let's just start finding a way out of here. I'm gonna follow that parasect noise, by the way. See if I can spot it. Have to be right next to it by now. Trying to follow the clicking sound because I'm still hunting those down for hive chunks. Well, whatever's making that clicking sound, that is. I have to be like right next to it practically at this point. I'm gonna guess it's up here somewhere. Doesn't help I can barely see in here. Must be up here, perhaps. Man, I'm getting closer to the sound, so it's driving me crazy not knowing where this thing really is. How am I not getting closer to it? Oh, I see it now. Still didn't quite get a hive chunk out of the whole deal. Oh, that's an arc back that somehow spawned down here because there was enough room for him to do so. I can't quite get in without the area effect just pushing me back out, so I gotta just range him. Yeah, instead of him meleeing you, he has this area effect attack that hits you if you get close enough to him, so you have to just basically range him to death because of that. Thought I wouldn't be going back down here, but I guess I was mistaken. So that looks like it's going to be a good way to just leave the caves. This should get me out of here sooner or later if I just follow these tunnels. Follow the right ones and I should be able to get out of here. Looks like we're going the right way to leave. I'll also take the Varsium, because why not? Okay. Back to the surface, basically. And there's a lot of Varsium in this one vein here. I got like plenty there. Yeah, sometimes there really is that much to pick up. Now let's start running east. And then ideally also north too, so I'll go northeast. I'll run like this. To eventually get back to the Baron Castle so we can just smelt all the Blazium ore because I set up plenty of furnaces there to do so, and once I get there, we'll just convert all those Blaziums to silver coins. Then I can buy back some stuff that I lost earlier. Well, more like buy the materials back that I make the speed armor with. That's a Hive King spawn. That's a Hive King structure, isn't it? That's where you fight the Hive King, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like a different one because I actually broke the one that I did my boss fight at. That's a different hive right there. That two's not quite what I'm looking for. Need to find the castle, not that giant arena thing up there. I should be at the castle soon. I'm not that far from it. You know, I'm certainly heading towards it at this point. I'm going the right way to get there, that's for sure. If I keep going northeast, I'm just gonna hit the castle I've been to numerous times already. Oh, again, I don't see these guys often, so I'm gonna go kill them. I mean, it's free tokens, I'm definitely gonna take those. Oh, physicist, welcome back. I guess. I was briefly coming out here just to, okay, I'm set on fire. Oh! That's a rare mob! Oh, so that's why I got set on fire. I hope this doesn't kill me, though. Oh, jeez, I can't even see right now. Where is it? Well, it's dead now, thankfully. Still on fire, though. That was certainly spooky. Having my screen basically covered up by whatever screen effect that was, being set on fire. I'll take the banners since I don't recall having seen any banners of that type yet. And the silver coins are also nice as well. I actually had a bunch of water buckets, but I just decided to make room for lava buckets instead. And then I find the rare mob that sets you on fire when he gets close enough to you. Yeah, that's a rare mob right there. Essentially that guy is setting you on fire and giving you this really weird, ugly looking screen effect when he hits you. Well, I wouldn't say ugly, but you can't see through it. Yeah, certainly not something you see every day. The Sapien, I think it's called. You really don't see that every day. Just found one casually walking over to this Baron castle. I mean, I had a feeling it was something rare because I don't just normally spontaneously set on fire like that. I mean, none of the other mobs can really do that. I'm trying to think what did get me into the Metroid games. Thinking maybe Metroid Prime had something to do with it, for sure. Well, playing Prime at a young age pretty much blew me away. It was certainly more challenging back then because, yeah, I was younger, as I just said. Wait, so where's that castle again? Probably not that far from it. Yeah, more or less knew about the Metroid titles before the Metroidvania, Castlevania games. I didn't know of Symphony of the Night back then, let me just say. Okay, that's the castle. We're basically there right now. Yeah, that was a pretty freaky encounter with that Sapien there, though. Like the weird light green guy that sets you on fire and just pretty much blinds you when he touches you. Especially since I wasn't carrying a bucket of water because I made room for these lava buckets instead. And you're gonna see why once I get to the top of this tower here. Okay, these furnaces are still just going, apparently. These furnaces apparently still have, like, plenty of life in them. Then I'll just use the lava buckets, like, basically here as well. Yeah, lava buckets apparently last for, like, a very long time in the furnace. Sticks, on the other hand, do not. So I guess we'll smelt this stuff, basically. And just wait around until it's all done processing, I guess. I'll just make some silver coins out of the Baronite ingots, I guess. I'll keep the Varsium ones probably for training. The Zero Suit Samus ending in Super Metroid. I'm trying to think if I remember how you get that. Well, it's been a long time since I played Super Metroid, in all honesty. So I'm trying to think, like, how you get that. I don't know, maybe you need to get, like, a high enough percentage of the items, or beat the game fast enough. It's probably either one of those two. It would only make sense if it was one of those two things, but I don't know which one it is. I know for a fact Super Metroid didn't have any sort of unlockable ending screens for 15% items. Zero Mission has this, though, built into its game. Hence the sequence breaks that let you just skip many of the power-ups you'd otherwise think you need. Like, say, the speed booster. Hell, you could even skip the long beam. Hell, only 9 of the items are supposedly absolutely required to beat the game. Everything else, there's a way to skip it. And I think they were like... I know one of them had to have been the ice beam to kill the Metroids in Turian. There was a missile tank in there involved as well. I think Various Suit Power Grip. I think there was a way to skip super missiles. Entirely if you wanted. How long is Zero Mission? It's not that long, maybe a couple of hours. If you just play it as fast as possible. If you play it casually, it's going to be more than just a few hours. I don't remember all the items, in all honesty, that you actually have to get. I know Speed Booster's skippable. Oh yeah, Morph Ball Bomb and Morph Ball are, like, definitely required too, from what I remember. Yeah, but you can still skip a lot of the game's content. Yeah, it's basically heavily based off of the NES Metroid. But it's more than just a simple remake. Because the game actually continues past where you kill Mother Brain, it doesn't actually end there. Alright, I got all my silver coins, let's just head back on out. Got my silver coins, it's time to leave. Nope, it's not the final boss. Just play the game. Actually, no, it's past the halfway point at least. I'd recommend just checking out the game. Okay, I'm about a third of the way to 93 forging. Is it worth playing? Yeah, I'd definitely say it's worth playing. Yeah, I find it was that good. What's my favorite 2D Metroid? I still really enjoyed what Fusion did with the story. Not so much the non-linear aspect of Fusion, but the story made up for it. Once I really got to appreciate it, that is, the story made up for the non-linearity. Basically, more or less just railroaded you from one place to the next for the entire game. Most of the other Metroid titles don't really do that. Oh, finally, the Baron Greatblade. How many Arcbacks did they kill just to go for that, anyways? Oh, I'll definitely take the extra tokens, that's always nice. Finally hit the Baron Greatblade drop. Even though I don't plan to use it because I have this one instead. Still, another weapon to add to my collection. Still, more collection right there, basically. Even though it is weaker, you need it anyway, just so I can say I've collected everything. I mean, God's Great Blade is basically, like, endgame tier. Honestly, still have no idea. Possibly like 15 to 20%. Maybe more, but it's hard to say, really. I'm trying to just imagine there's like 2,000 items total. And I could maybe actually craft more than I think I have the ability to craft, so could be more than like 20%. I'm trying to think how many different items I have. It's probably actually a lot more than 200, so I might even be lowballing it with the 20% too, perhaps. I mean, it's not like I'm really keeping tabs on this. Very likely. Well, I have been mostly going for some of the more time-consuming stuff. There's all different types of block variants that should be easy enough to make because for all we know, I might have the materials to just get them. There's all kinds of various block types I can just pick up from wherever. But I'm doing all the more, like, challenging stuff first rather than just grabbing every block type that's available. Not to mention there's still a lot of boss kills I have yet to do. Most bosses I probably haven't even seen yet. And there's some dimensions I've still barely scratched the surface of, and even a couple I haven't even set foot in yet. In case you were wondering. Yeah, because there really is just that much to do in this mod. Not to mention there's going to be plenty more bosses. Some are extremely difficult and grueling. And if I want all the golden statues, I kill them like 9 times, basically. Which ones have I yet to enter? Like, have never set foot in this series? So far, I think it's just Salif, Candyland, and Vox Ponds. I've probably at least set foot in every other dimension. Barely did anything in Ancient Karen, though, because I still simply can't do anything there yet. And why the hell am I going west? Simply because I can't do anything in Ancient Cavern just yet. Because I'm missing the augury level required to challenge the bosses there. I recently gave Immortalis a shot, but I actually just bailed out of it because I was getting fairly close to dying during one of the boss fights, and I had 2 pieces of armor left by the time I made it over halfway into the challenge setup. Yeah, because Immortalis isn't just like free exploration, it's a given set of challenges you have to do, where you pay 10 gold coins just to give these challenges like an attempt. And then from there you essentially have to do 8 rooms, fighting 4 bosses among the 8 rooms. Instead of just freely wandering around like most of the other dimensions. You just do a set of fixed challenges. Basically in a linear fashion. Some of these are little fetch quests, some of these are just kill a bunch of mobs, and 4 of the 8 are like basically mini bosses. Alright, we can leave Barathos. Nice. I'd really love to show you Immortalis. But I'd still like to make more preparations before going back there for sure. I'd love to show you. What do you mean, which one's my favorite? Immortalis? I got this as a souvenir from it, because I practically bailed out of the challenges like a little over halfway in. Yeah, I might actually be able to get some attempts in. Talking about Immortalis here. Okay, I already had Baron Banners, apparently. I'd like to get some attempts in. Attempt it again. I'd love to. Should definitely have an easier time now that I kind of know what to expect. This goblin's loud. More like these goblins. There's 2 of them. So I know for a fact I'm basically loaded again, which is good. So I can use these silver coins to actually just buy back the jade that I will use to make my armor. Yeah, I'd really love to go there. Well, could you briefly just go over the ones there are? Because I might not exactly remember. I'll probably buy a bunch of jade, actually. Just to last me for a while. In case I need to actually make more pieces of my speed armor again. Or anything else that would use jade as part of its crafting recipe. Can't remember actually playing a Zero Suit Samus in Fusion. Oh, you mean like during the ending sequence? Oh, you mean like the art you get for actually finishing the game. I think my favorite probably has to be from Zero Mission, though. Specifically the one where you get, like, 15% items on normal difficulty, which... That's challenging. That means you're very unlikely to have more than 2 energy tanks. You could even opt to do it with just 1. Very unlikely to have more than, like, I don't know, 10 missiles or even 6 super missiles. So it's basically like low percent. I did it when I was young. Let's just say I'd have to really be good at the game to have a good shot at doing it. But I did it a long time ago, so... I'm just trying to remember from, like, memory from a long time ago, basically. Actually, no, I just wanted the challenge, basically. Alright, so let's just remake the 2 lost pieces of armor. Now that I can finally do so, let's just make those again. So it was the legs and the boots I lost, basically. I might have to go looking for more sapphire soon if I really want to keep using this speedy armor. And then I need to get these re-enchanted as well, ideally. And that's already a pretty good start, Unbreaking 3, but... I want to get, like, normal protection 3 or projectile protection and nothing else. Unbreaking and Depth Strider. Now I just need a high level of protection on this. Basically. Now I just need really high protection level on it. Kinda like this, but protection 3 will also probably help a lot. Now I got the speed 2 effect back since I'm now wearing the entire set of that armor. That's a lot of eggs. I think I can kill some of these chickens at this point. I mean, the farm's pretty much big enough at this point. Oh, there we go, level 28. And more stacks of chicken and feathers. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get more coal soon so I can actually cook all my food. So let's see what other enchantment we end up with if we put it on Unbreaking 3 on the legs. Just Unbreaking 3, it's okay, actually. I'll still have to get, like, some good form of protection on these 2 armor pieces. So, interesting. I could go for Projectile Protection 3, which should help against Mirage, who attacks, like, by shooting magic at you. That would be really good to deal with Mirage, so I might just go for this on one of the armor pieces. Sounds like a good idea. Let me see what other enchantments I can end up with, though. I don't know, maybe like 10 or 11, possibly? Protection 3, that's good. I'm probably gonna just quickly go for that now. I think I'll just go to the Nether, mine a bunch of quartz, and then just... I think I'll just do that, basically. I mean, it's pretty quick and effective, basically. What do you mean, was that my life? I don't think it was. I really don't think so. Okay, that didn't really lead anywhere. Oh, that's nice. Right in front of some more quartz to mine. Okay, that's a more accurate description of life, basically. Of course you gotta go to school. So I'm gonna quickly just get to level 28. Enchant my boots with protection 3. Probably quickly get everything repaired, and then maybe go for another attempt at Immortalis. Yeah, I can't actually be teleported anywhere right now by these Rosedons. No valid destination to teleport to, apparently. Can I maybe just get back down from all the way up here? So I'm gonna try and just work my way down slowly but surely. Which you think is worse than playing video games? I think I can agree with you on this. I mean, it's hard to say, really. Oh, there's some more quartz. Yeah, I know that too. Oh, that's quite the toss-up. What's like worse to be addicted to, gaming or social media? I honestly can't decide which is worse. Okay, I did bring some food in here. Okay, that was like not the best place to teleport to. Almost at level 28. Like, at least with gaming, I think there's some skills to be, like, learned, basically. Like, there's some skills to learn from gaming, but then again, I don't know too much about social media. When I hear gaming addiction, I picture, like, that one guy who was playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2, punched his TV screen, broke it. I could show you that clip, by the way. I feel like you're learning something, but I still don't know quite exactly how to describe it. I feel like gaming is definitely more skill-oriented than social media. So there's more skill involved, I was about to say. On stream, I guess I can, but I'd like to get out of the nether first. I'd like to get back to safety with my 29 levels. Shouldn't be too hard to find a way to safety. And I've done this numerous times. Oh, I'm still carrying the Ender Pearl, apparently, if I want to use that to just teleport. So that's a nether fortress right there. Or I could always just teleport with Rosedons to just kind of save myself. I'm trying to think, what's going to be the best way to go about this? Rosedon teleportation it is, I guess. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to work, but I think I'm actually still going, like, the wrong way to leave. Need to go this way to get out of here. I'll probably stay near the top of the nether and then just mine straight back down once I'm ready to just actually leave. Pretty much every gaming addict you hear about on the media is addicted to SPS games. Have I heard any exceptions? I think there was that one school shooter whose favorite game was Dance Dance Revolution. I don't remember what incident it was because there were a lot of mass shootings lately. So it's not always violent video games they play. I mean, you hear about it usually being linked to shooting games or typically games of like violent nature. Because there's still the whole narrative that video games are linked to violence. When in reality, the link doesn't exist. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty, this is not good. Get me... Oh, shit. Ugh. Wow. Holy shit. Well, 30 levels gone, just like that. We gotta get back now. We have to get them back. Ooh, that's rough. I was just walking a bit too fast, got caught in some lava, couldn't get out in time, I was too deep in, and yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, I was basically in, like, way too deep into that lava to get out in time. Basically in too deep. Couldn't escape. So just give me some time to prepare, like, a recovery. Probably shouldn't need much. Gonna bring a good bow, a good sword. One arrow for said bow that has infinity on it. Some food, and then I'm just gonna go right back in. Some food, and also probably some Rosedons. So yeah, that's just going to basically delay what I was going for. That's just going to put us on like some sort of a nice delay. Alright, so where are the Rosedons? I'm just gonna take like 13 of them. Hopefully not just jinx myself because I'm taking 13. I'll probably find my way back. Freaking lava, though, just caught me off guard, basically. Lava just caught me completely off guard, essentially. Now I need to just follow the black smoke, and then just claim all my stuff back. But we gotta get the levels all over again, so that's just gonna delay us further, basically. I'm currently trying to find my way back to all my stuff. I don't want to have to fight too many guys either. Okay, I'm gonna have to just move it. I'm probably getting close to my crap already. Probably already very close. Yeah, we're close, alright. I just went way too deep into that lava and couldn't save myself. So yeah, you're probably gonna have to maybe wait a bit before I go for Immortalis. I want to get Protection 3, but now I have to just wait to get it back. Am I even getting experience from this nether quartz or not? I'm just gonna grab it all anyway. Maybe I'm getting it, but it's just not showing up. .106, essentially, I need to go to. Yeah, I know that. Oh, so it's all going to the pickaxe. But how am I not getting any of that experience? It's just confusing me. So let's just go slow to make sure we don't die in the lava that just killed us. Like the same lava that killed us, I don't want it killing us again. Like, it already killed us once, I really don't want to die to it again. Yeah, you're probably right. That's probably exactly it. Now let's just pick up all the stuff I actually want to keep. Okay, it looks like I basically threw out all the nether quartz and the nether rack. Let's just get the stuff I want to keep, basically. Okay, there's a random gold coin I want to take, too. So yeah, that sucked. Now I basically have to just go from square one at this point. Back to square one, essentially. So I might have to just not put protection 3 on one of my armor pieces and just come back later. Or just actually grind all over again from square one, basically, almost. Because the lava just outright wrecked me. Basically got outright wrecked. Yeah, you were right about the mending. It had to have been that. But I didn't think it would just hog up, like, all the experience orbs. I thought it only took, like, a bit of them. No, it was hogging all of them, apparently. Okay, I'm really hoping this isn't going to take too long. Wait, what is that? Let me pick it up. Ember Staff. Yeah, I thought I noticed something out of the ordinary here. Tell me what you think when you hear social media addict. I don't know, just someone who spends way too much time, like, on Facebook or Twitter. And has, like, nothing else better to do in their lives. At least I'm already at, like, near level 15. It's going by pretty quickly, just recovering at this point. Oh yeah, the classic death by lava. And I didn't think to bring any healing items, or I didn't like actually have time to pull them out to save myself. I didn't think that was gonna happen in the first place anyways, like usually I'm smart enough to avoid the lava. That time I was just plain forgetful. Most trivial BS. Sounds interesting. Oh, let's not do this again. I just got done recovering from one death. Let's not do it again, basically. I'm not in the mood to die again to something dumb. Like, I really should know better. Yeah, I should have had that Protection 3 enchantment by now, but I just had to screw up. I just had to screw up the trip back. I'm gonna just walk the other way. I'm gonna try and walk the other way. Jesus Christ almighty. Oh, you think? Not really interested in fighting them right now. Especially since I see other Is she? No. Oh, there's another cowman. Can't. Another. Two cowmen! Jeez. I'm definitely gonna go some other way. Why do you want to know so much about my mother? I don't know what brought this on all of a sudden. Um. Oh, okay. Right, fine. Mostly office-related tasks. I don't ask too much about the specifics. Yeah, I think I do. Now, can I just find some more experience orbs? Basically. There's a gas there. Just trying to make sure I'm safe here. Just gonna mine those quartz, get the experience orbs from them. Oh, looks like I'm being shot at. Alright, never mind, I won't just get the quartz there. This guy's not gonna let me. No, not from what I hear. Have you watched, like, one too many Office Freakouts compilations? Yeah, I get it. Those are funny to watch. Unless you're, like, the guy who's having a bad day and just breaking shit. I get it. Oh, some Emberstone. Might as well pick this up. I mean, I haven't grabbed any in a while. And I use it in my magic mending solution, so let's just pick some of it up, I guess. Where the frick am I going? Oh, I'm not going there. That's where I'm going. Away from there, ideally. Alright, fine. I guess we'll go in here, basically. What did I say he does yard work? It's actually pretty different from yard work. I don't know, that's what your brother does for a living. Mostly setting things up like inflatable rides, from what I remember being told about. And yeah, recently he has been working like pretty long hours. How old is he? Wait, why am I asking this? I mainly just wanted to come down here just to get a bunch of nether quartz. Now I'm asking, like, how old's your brother? On occasions, yes. Oh, why did I put this there? Okay, I see. Makes sense. Can I just quickly get to level 28 and then maybe get, like, some more enchantments for my shield and then maybe give Immortalis a shot after all is said and done? Because I really want to just get that going sooner, but hit an unfortunate delay. Almost level 28. Once I get it, I'm probably just going to consider leaving. I still have to keep looking for a bit of quartz, though, apparently. Or kill whatever mobs I can to get to 28. I'd rather just find the quartz, though, at this point. Except I'm not really seeing any. For all we know, I probably already mined it all out. Probably already have mined most of it out that's in these tunnels. Or maybe not. I'll just go here and grab some. Come on, leave for school. No, I'm actually going to go back to school tomorrow. It's the weekend, actually. It's going to be over soon at this rate. Alright, so level 28, let's just work on getting out of here, basically. Alright, this should be quick, especially with speed armor on. Essentially just to make sure I don't, like, fail school, pretty much. Just to make sure I'm not too overwhelmed, pretty much. Right, we're almost out of the nether now. Sawengurtscher. Oh, hi there. Okay, we should be leaving by now. Oh, we're out of there. I really did want to go for Immortalis, though. I think I'm still going to go for it regardless. It's just, you might have to, like... You might miss it, actually. So now I have more stuff that needs to just be organized. Also, dying in the nether kind of mixed me up a bit. So this, and that. Also got this recently. Not quite sure how much use I'd get out of extinguishing all nearby fire. I feel like I have better options than that. Running out of space again just to put all my stuff. Now why did I not just make an essence chest sooner as well? Probably also something I should just do, make a chest specifically for essences. And maybe just put it up here perhaps. Why don't I just do that right now basically? Put essences up there, pretty much. So I'm just gonna move all these up to my other chest. I mean, this makes, like, the most sense, in all honesty. Just to put them here. Or better yet, maybe I should just put it here instead. Alright, now that's already, like, a lot better, just to have that much more space. That's already so much better. Oh, so... I'm gonna unequip these, and then just quickly do that. That should help. So what else is gonna need, like, unbreaking? I mean, I did have a spare shield somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Where did I leave my shield? Because I said I wanted to bring that to Mirage. I'll bring this one in. Don't really need that banner anymore. I mean, I never really needed it in the first place. I mean, that's a pretty nice looking shield. It doesn't look too bad. And yeah, by the way, that was the banner from one of the end cities I just used. Yeah, it does make pretty nice, actually, pretty nice banner. Pretty nice shield. So I'll probably get that enchanted with a high level of unbreaking as well, ideally. Especially if I'm going to be using it a lot during, like, one of the boss fights. So just to make sure that it doesn't break apart too quickly. Especially if I end up really needing it for Mirage. Well, we'll have to see. Also trying to just clear out this inventory that I have because I don't need to carry all this stuff. Now I'm trying to remember where I put the rest of the lapis lazuli. Or I can just put some more here, perhaps. Yeah, I have like a ton of stuff on me. Basically everywhere. Okay, what I want to do is just grab the sugar canes. I want to harvest these, basically. Because I'm going to do more villager trades soon. So I'll just harvest these, essentially. Shouldn't be that long before all these are harvested. Well, we got a lot of them, basically. That's a lot of sugar canes. That's going to be converted into a lot of paper, which I'm then going to trade to some villagers for emeralds. Then use those to maybe buy whatever I'd like to buy. Also see if maybe we'll see some good trades pop up. Because I still have like one more trade left to unlock, actually. So we'll see if we get a good one or not. So how much leather do I have? Oh, plenty still. I'll take that too, actually. So let's just run back down to the villages and do some trading. Also, probably going to want to quickly find that guy who's selling the Unbreaking 2 book and just put that onto my shield. It looks like it may be already just... No, I can't get Unbreaking right away. I'll probably just go like this to those villages. That looks pretty good for the most part. I'm willing to take that armor into Immortalis once that's all at full durability. I could definitely vouch for taking that stuff to Immortalis. Wait, I want to quickly grab my emeralds, though. Since I said I was going to be doing trading. Or I could maybe just save the whole Immortalis thing for another stream. Because it's getting a little late. And I'm getting a little tired, too. I'll take those emeralds, basically, with me. So now we need to just basically run all the way back to those two villages in the desert so I can continue the trading there. There's one trait I've still yet to unlock, and I'd like to buy 2 Unbreaking books if I'm able to. One for this chest plate, ideally, and one for that shield. Probably won't need the Unbreaking for one round of Immortalis, especially if I do well, but it would probably still be a very good idea to just get it if I'm able to. Okay, we're getting close to the villages again that I'm trying to get to. We're already close. I still have to run back too. Probably gonna have hit the 2 hour mark by the time I'm done just trading with the villagers and then running back to my base. So I think these 2 villager librarians in this desert village, I think I've already seen all their traits. One of them I remembered having Unbreaking too as one of his book trades. Just somewhat useful. If I just need Unbreaking and don't want to actually have to grind for it myself. It was probably the other guy that had the Unbreaking trade, not this one. That guy I just talked to has Respiration, Smite, and Power. Yeah, I literally was just talking to that one guy. Need to find the other one. Okay, it's thundering out now, apparently. This one I was looking for. Oh, there he is. Need to quickly make a book, and then he'll actually just let me get the unbreaking. I'll take one. Maybe I'll come back for another. I definitely want at least one, but I very will likely try and come back for two. Essentially, one for my shield and one for my chest plate would be great. Okay, I just saw a lightning bolt strike. Well, there's some lightning. Lightning doesn't strike in the deserts, right? Yeah, still definitely thundering right now. Oh, there's the other librarian I want to talk to. I still have to try and unlock his third trade, so let me see what I can do here. That plus I want more emeralds in case I'd like to just go and buy Unbreaking 2 from the other guy. What's this book? Unbreaking 3 for 16 emeralds. This guy's giving like an even better deal. Why get Unbreaking 2 for 22 and you can get Unbreaking 3 for 16, but it's not mending, god damn it. Still couldn't get mending, unfortunately, from those villagers. But Unbreaking 3, I'm definitely gonna take that. Especially over Unbreaking 2. So he's giving like an even better deal, basically. Alright, so we've just unlocked this guy's last trade as well. Sadly, it wasn't mending, but we had to try. Might just save the rest of this paper for later. And let's just buy Unbreaking 3 for ourselves. And Unbreaking 2, which I actually spent more emeralds on. Hilariously enough. If I keep going further southeast... I don't think I'm going to do that, in all honesty. I'm not really interested in looking for more villages, but let me just quickly peek on over. I see a Mesa biome if I go further southeast. If I go further southeast, I find a Mesa. That's interesting. I find this just lying around curiously if I go southeast further. Oh, that's a neat little find right there. Still probably just gonna head back to my base, though. Nothing really out here for me right now. So let's just run back, I guess. Ideally, we're going to run northwest to get out of here. It's not every day, like, you see someone just running through a thunderstorm. Yeah, imagine it being like this outside in real life and someone's just running for their lives through a thunderstorm, basically. Instead of staying inside where it's safe, they're just running out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, that's just the other village. The one who has, like, the even worse unbreaking deal that I didn't realize there was a better deal until just now. So yeah, which would you rather have? Unbreaking 3 for 16 emeralds or Unbreaking 2 for 22 emeralds? I had no idea I'd be finding a better price for Unbreaking. I guess I was totally wrong. Yeah, swimming in a thunderstorm. Not necessarily a good idea, by the way. Not the best idea. Okay, it seems to have calmed down the thunderstorm. Oh, it's actually finally clearing up. Looks like the thunderstorm's over. Oh, but it's still raining. At least the sky's looking a bit clearer now. Maybe because it was nighttime before and now it's day, but... Okay, I think it was just like going from night to day, basically. Okay, now it's really cleared up. Also, the rain just stopped. Okay, I think I know what that is over there. I'll just quickly kill it for its Orbulon because, I mean, those are always useful. Okay, I need to go north still, actually. Okay, so this is ideally where I'd like to go. Oh, coal. Let me pick that up too, by the way. If I can get out of this water here and pick it up, that would be great. I'll just take the coal, because why not? I mean, it's free, practically. Okay, now we're actually really close to our base. Should be there in no time at this point. Yeah, it's getting late. Stream's gone on for long enough, so I'm probably going to save Immortalis for later, most likely. I'd rather just relax and then go for it. Possibly tomorrow. So, back at our base. And yes, I did die in the nether. So let's just do some more enchanting while we're at it. And then this too, by the way. Oh, that's the Creep Day event, I take it. So I just want to also empty out the inventory because it's kind of cluttered now. So I'm just trying to figure out where to put things away. Just so it's less cluttered now. And I'll also do a bit of quick repair on two of my armor pieces because I want to make sure those are like full durability basically before going back to Immortalis for another attempt at it. I'd hate to have to risk losing another armor piece in there. That would just, again, greatly decrease my odds of actually surviving all the challenges if I lose an armor piece. Or, God forbid, multiples, like, mid-challenges. Like, essentially, mid-run, I lose armor. That would certainly just greatly decrease the chance of me actually succeeding. Like, halfway through the attempt, I lose armor pieces. That would just be horrible. So I'm going to fully repair these before even thinking about going back to Immortalis. Now I can consider it. Protection 2, 4, plus 3, plus projectile protection 3, which would be like protection 6 specifically against only projectiles. So projectile protection, total of 6 plus 3, which is 9, plus 4, 13, 15. And then just protection factor of 9 against anything in general. Oh, nice. Let me just quickly do this here. Just a little upgrade for my helmet. Figured I'd just quickly shoot for that. And now we have another Power 3 book. We can just save for later. I'll just put the rest of these away too, by the way. So there goes all my levels, but definitely got some use out of them, that's for sure. Yeah, instead of dropping the arrows, it shoots them into the wall, basically. Okay, so that's basically just my rune supply I'd bring to Immortalis. Right there. And these are the, like, I'd bring some of these bullets also to Immortalis for my gun. Let me at least figure out what my inventory would look like before just setting foot in there. So I'm going to have to just consider getting it all organized. Rosedons we don't need. Definitely gotta bring food. Also, ender pearls we should bring as well. If I bring 2 stacks and don't waste them, then that should be enough. If I bring 3 stacks, I definitely shouldn't run out. I mean, I'm just really testing the waters here, in all honesty. I'd also bring all the life runes I can bring. That's all I have left. I could just go for it with those life runes and hopefully just come out alright. If I don't have too much of a hard time with all the challenges, I won't burn through too many, most likely. Those will be my runes I'm going to take. I know I do not need to carry shulker boxes with me, so I'll just put them down, essentially. Rosedons have no purpose since you can't really use them in Immortalis. Would it even be worth it to bring a bow or not? I could just use my gun for a ranged weapon instead, and a lot of the enemies you're probably just best off killing with melee, now that I think about it, so I'm going to leave the bow there and just have, like, another inventory slot open. I think I'll carry maybe, like, 6 stacks of Limonite bullets, though I might not need nearly that many. Depends on how Mirage goes. I'll carry, like, Hellfires with me as well to deal with some of the mobs that turn invisible and some of the guys that have 1 health but hit for like 10 hearts of damage. Which would kill you instantly if you had no armor, by the way. So I'm just trying to decide what my inventory would look like. Or I could just go for it anyways and hope for the best. Wait, I don't have enough coins to buy a starting coin, so never mind. I'd have to go convert some at a banker and then make the attempts. Probably be best move to put this in the offhand. This shield here. Yeah, just testing here quickly. Seeing how this will work, just holding a gun and shield at the same time. I feel like if I just hold the button down more or less, I could be able to use the shield and the gun at the same time. I mean, it was sort of working with Shroomus until the shield broke, so that's kind of what I'm going to try again on Mirage, most likely. So this is basically what my inventory is going to look like so far, just going to Immortalis. Maybe I could carry my bow anyways. This is likely what I'm going to bring over into there. I'll be equipped with the speed armor. This is likely going to be my Immortalis setup right here. Yeah, on such short notice, I feel like this is the best I can do. Any other good items might be worth bringing. Can't really think of any in all honesty. Had to take a huge dump. Oh, so do you want to see me go for this or not? This being essentially just a trip to Immortalis. Do you want to see me go for it? I'm basically already all geared up for the whole trip. How long's it been like that? No, it still says Minecraft for me. Right, so you can see what I'm doing, right, basically? You're getting no errors, I assume, right? For just the stream playing back. I guess I'm gonna go for it. 52 life runes might not be, like, a lot, but if I don't struggle too much on almost all the challenges, I won't burn through that many. Depends on how I fare against some of the challenges, but now that I more or less know what's coming, up until Mirage, probably shouldn't burn through nearly as many. Now, if I feel like I'm about to run low, I could just opt out of the whole set of challenges again. Because I'd rather not risk running out of life runes and potentially just dying in Immortalis, because I don't think there's anything that saves my items if I die in there. I think I'm basically out of luck if I die in Immortalis. I don't think they refund you your items. Yeah, if only I had fire resistance potions, but I'm pretty sure I could still make do without. I guess. Actually, kind of forgot about that by now. In all honesty, until you just brought it up again. So I need to quickly make myself some gold coins from the silver ones I have. And I'm basically all the way up here now. And I didn't think to bring a pickaxe because... I mean, I'm not going to use one, perhaps. I'm not going to be using one in Immortalis. Oh, this is not ideal at all. No Gravitator either. Why don't I just break in through here? Okay, I guess that'll do. I'll just use up one of my Ender Pearls, I guess. Break in through a window and then just trade the guy. That's enough for one attempt. I'm gonna go for only one attempt, though, of course. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm going the wrong way. I need to run south, not west. Need to mainly just run south to leave. So yeah, 52 life runes. Is this going to be enough for a good attempt at Immortalis? Will this be enough? Considering my Nature Staff only uses up one rune at a time, will 52 castings of Nature Staff, like, be enough to keep me in good shape? If I can stay out of the lava, then probably yes. If I can stay out of the lava, I'm probably going to be fine. That's if I can stay out of the lava, but that's easier said than done. For the most part, that's much easier said than it's done to stay out of lava. I'm just gonna have to rely on good Ender Pearl throws to kind of keep me alive if it comes to that. Or just make Immortalis that much easier by relying on good Pearl throws. Guess what the world record for hard time is? I think I actually recently looked up the speedrun.com leaderboard for hard time, because yes, it does exist. And I think it's like 3 hours or something. A little under 3 hours. So now we can buy ourselves another shot at Immortalis' challenges. So definitely should have the shield in my offhand. Yeah, I said a little under 3 hours. Somehow. Yeah, from what I heard, it mostly relies on good RNG to just let you even come close to getting a time like that. You need really good luck when it comes to running hard time, basically. Maybe just for the fun of it, but I doubt I'd go for any godlike time. Yeah, so I'm just trying to decide what's the best way to organize this inventory, and if I should actually bring this in or not. I don't think I need the Gravitator that badly. Probably won't really get much use out of it, in all honesty. Physicist wants me to go to Immortalis. I want to go. I would have just said screw it if he didn't show up again. I would just actually said screw it and just be done for now. But since he's here and so is Edgy, I should probably go for it. Let me just double check to see what I... Yeah, gun to shoot Mirage down, ideally. This to do most of the fighting, period, actually. This to kind of just prevent myself from dying, this to also delay my death. But I should maybe prioritize using Kaiju Staff over Nature, because these life runes would otherwise just get used up very quickly if I didn't do this. So I don't have the biggest stash of life runes, so I don't know about this. There's actually 8 challenges. Unless you count this. It being You'll get a return crystal upon entry. This crystal will let you end your run at any time. So essentially, if you feel like you're gonna die, just opt out with the return crystal so don't actually lose your stuff. If you can just eat it in time, that is, because you consume it like any other food item, basically. 3, 2, 1. Let's go for it. So this is the side I need to get to start. I'm instructed to collect gold from these guys. And this should now be in my inventory, basically. Then I have to run to the other side of the room and put it in a gold accumulator, whilst dodging the various enemies that will spawn, because this is supposed to be challenging. I have to repeat this process 4 more times to move to the next room, basically. Also while avoiding the enemies that are going to spawn in. Yeah, we're definitely going to get plenty, especially if I don't try to kill them. Especially if I have to just run past them all. Which obviously seems like a reasonable strategy if you have speed armor on. Just run past everything. Yeah, there's some guys with their insane knockback, which could be problematic considering the sides of this platform are like all lava. So the knockback could be like deadly if you're not ready for it. And this is like the first real challenge, aside from just buying your way into the arena for 10 gold coins per attempt. Whether or not you succeed, you won't get your coins back. Once I've done this enough times, I'll be notified I can basically just progress. Okay, I think I'm like 3/5 of the way in at this point. I think once the Pluton tribute art fills up halfway, that's when it's going to let me through to the next challenge. Basically. These things just get increasingly smaller as you hit them, which is just really annoying. By the way, this guy's still alive, but I practically can't touch him because how tiny he is. Yes, I think they can still hit you and just kind of knock you around, just mess you up a bit. But you need to watch out for the big, tall, red guys more, because they have much stronger knockback. And I was talking about the lava earlier. It's on every side of this platform once you start getting onto the platform. You need to kind of just stay out of the lava. Didn't have to use up a single life rune so far, so that's good. I'm going to be instructed to progress after just bringing this back. Let me just actually heal up first, just to be safe. Okay, these guys don't even aggro you, which is good, so you're completely safe here if you just want to rest up a bit. Just so I can have full health before doing this last hell run. Maybe it's not that much of a hell run, but still could go wrong at any moment. The more mobs that spawn in, the less likely you are to just have an easy time. Goal. Now we may progress. Can I build here? I didn't bring any blocks, but no, you cannot. Nor can you break the blocks either. So that's why I didn't bring any building blocks, because I knew well ahead of time you can't actually build here. Like, you try to place blocks, but it simply won't let you do so. Alright, I guess we'll go back to here. We need to go here to progress, and then we'll fight ourselves a little boss. And if you just keep your distance from him, he's actually really easy. This guy hits hard and pulls you towards him, but that's all he does. He literally does just those two things, so he's really easy to take out, especially if you have a good Great Blade. you can easily just kill him from a distance. And he's already dead. I'll take his statue. Then I'm gonna have to kill some skeletal spirits for Erebon after this is all said and done. So I'll take this out. Will help a bit since some of these do turn invisible on occasion. Now we kill the skeletal spirits for Erebon, basically. Kill 25 of these and then just proceed on to your next challenge. Only really starts getting hard from like the 5th room onwards. I found like the first 4 rooms pretty damn easy. It's like once you get to the 5th room, then all hell starts to break loose, basically. So just keep these mobs under control and you should basically be fine. I mean, depends on how good you are, really. Like, what kind of gear you have is also a pretty big determining factor. Depends on how fast you can basically kill all the stuff you need to kill. I imagine, like, if someone really knows what they're doing, they could probably do it in under 15 minutes easily per full run. From, like, starting coin to just killing Flash, basically. Just so I can see these guys easier. Even when they turn invisible, I'll still see the fire. Alright, good night. You're gonna miss the really crazy stuff coming up soon. Yeah, it gets really crazy after Pro Shield, by the way. In case you were wondering. After Pro Shield, all hell breaks loose, basically. Pro Shield himself's not that bad. Just bring a Caillou staff and use it every time you hit him. Keep a distance from him, and basically that's all you need to do to kill the guy. Okay, I'm almost there in terms of killing the skeletal spirits for Erebon. Now we fight Pro Shield. Every time you hit him, he damages you, so that's what the Caillou staff is for. Just kind of use the Caillou staff every time you need to hit him, or just let yourself heal up and then hit him. That's pretty much this guy's main shtick. Other than that, he's also pretty easy to take down with a Great Blade too, by the way. I haven't even had to use a single Nature Staff life rune yet. Should be down soon. Should be almost finished off, basically, at this point. Okay, he's dead again. Okay, now it's actually gonna start getting hard. Once I use this progress coin, I gotta get ready to start fighting like hell, basically. So let me just heal up. Could probably skip this, but no, I'd rather heal up. Just want to make sure everything's in order, and then I'm just going to go for it like this, basically. Just gonna get the full health, Caillou staff for good luck. Then we're gonna proceed onwards to a pretty crazy room. This gets out of control fast. Yeah, take all the spawning mobs and add in some platforming. Add in a lot more platforming than what you got in the very first room. And then it kind of can get out of control very quickly. Aside from, like, the guys you collect the gold from, there's 2 types of mobs. One of them barely does any damage at all, but it has a ridiculously high health pool. Then there's another enemy that has a ridiculously low health pool, but it actually does a lot of damage. So it's like the reverse of these guys with the 4 legs and the 2 eyes, one on top of the other. Yeah, since they have 1 health, if you throw a bottle of Hellfire at them, they're gonna die straight away. Anything you throw at them is just gonna kill them. So that's what the Hellfire is for, to deal with the 1 HP, 10 damage mobs. 10 hearts damage, specifically. 20 damage, which is equal to 10 hearts. So yeah, that's what the Hellfire is for. To kill those guys off easily. Because you really don't want them to be able to gang up on you, because that could just become basically a disaster just waiting to happen. That's basically going to be a disaster in the making if it happens. There's our gold. Yeah, I'm having a much better time with this room now that I actually know what to expect from it. Going in blind, it's like a lot more hectic. But now that I actually know what to do here, how to just kind of negotiate it, just gets much easier. Haven't even fallen into lava at all, which is great. Especially compared to my very first attempt, it went so much worse than this. If you see a black dude with claws, throw your Hellfire immediately, basically. These guys don't damage you too much, so if you have to kind of just kill them, do so. Or at least try and knock them off your platform, which would be also ideal. I think I have to get my gold, right? There we go. Apparently I have to kill those with melee to actually claim the gold. Otherwise it won't let me do so. And yes, you can Ender Pearl to skip some platforming. If I want to take an easier way out, just Ender Pearl to skip some of the platforming. Yeah, I feel like I know what I'm doing here. But once I get to Mirage, it's gonna be fun. Might need to heal up soon. Yeah, I'm relatively safe on this platform for the most part, so if I can kind of just hide out here, that would be great. Got my gold. So what's my tribute bar gonna look like, essentially, right now? Okay, so I think I'm like 2 blocks of pure gold away from just getting to Mirage, basically, at this point. And then I'll be at Mirage, essentially. Ready to take him on. Let the guys with the 4 legs hit you. They don't hit hard. Run through them. Guys with the claws, kill them, like, kill them if possible with Hellfire. Just keep on running. Run fast and kill the black guys with Hellfire. Yeah, kill, like, the black creatures with claws. That sounded a little racist, with no context. Like, kill the black guys with Hellfire. That certainly came out really, like, wrong. That did not come out right at all, let me just be honest with you. So, one more piece of pure gold, and then we can just get the hell out of here and fight Mirage. Which should be really fun, trying to take Mirage on. So I'll probably get my gun ready just before I go into that fight. I'll get the gun ready for that, basically. There we go, nice. Now let me out of this corner. They're not letting me out of this corner. I can kind of just... Oh, never mind, I can't hide here. This guy's gonna just chase me down here. Just knock him into lava, and then we can kind of just rest, basically. Let's get this bad boy out for Mirage. Hopefully it'll just come through for me. Shield also, because why not? And also probably gonna Caillou Staff for good luck. And then the fight's really gonna begin against Mirage. Should be ready to just go for it soon. Just gonna make sure I'm all ready before jumping into this because I don't want to have any regrets. No regrets. Interesting. Could just actually sidestep across his projectiles. To at least not die to the guy, that's interesting. Thankfully my shield's not getting too busted up, so I thought this was gonna be like way worse. I can kind of just tank him for as long as I need to. Do I have a bow even? I'm gonna get my bow out. Probably better off just trying to sidestep his projectiles and shoot him with a bow. Why didn't I just think of doing this, actually? This is probably gonna be like my best means of killing him, really. Just sidestep his projectiles and shoot him with a bow. Never mind the gun, I'll just shoot him with a bow, basically. Until he dies. Shoot him till he gives out, pretty much, with a bow. If I have to just tank hits with a shield, by all means. Where is he? Oh, he's right in front of me. Yeah, thankfully my shield is holding up super well. Yeah, if he teleports right next to me, just smack him with the Great Blade. Otherwise, shoot him with the bow. Oh, this is actually working out very well. Oh, nice, he's dead. And I can now claim his progress coin and go to the next room. So, yeah, we just beat Mirage. Wow, that actually worked very well. So, let's get the Hellfire back out. Get this ready. Eat some. Caillou Staff for good luck. And just hope that I can slay the next set of Spears for Erebon. And nothing goes too whack. Yeah, these are the guys that hit hard. The little eyeball-like monsters hit hard, so essentially just... That's what the Hellfire is for, to kill those quickly. And you don't want too many mobs to just group up, because the mechanical sounding guys, they basically hit harder if there's just more mobs in the immediate area. So it's important to just keep the mob, keep the crowd as small as possible if you want to just have a shot at surviving this. How many evil spirits have I killed so far? Probably quite a few already. Okay, I think this guy gives you wither when he hits you. You just have to keep on killing whatever spirits you see. Okay, this is where we go to actually just progress. That's where we just progress once we're done. And then we'll fight, like, the final immortal once we go here. Almost, actually not that far off right now. Caillou staff for good measures. Yeah, we're actually very close. If I kill a couple more evil spirits, I'm going to be allowed to pass to the next room. Then I'll have to fight Flash. Then we fight Flash, so... Caillou staff for good measures. And let's just go. Flash now faces you. Got it. This guy just runs around really fast, teleports around the room, basically. I mean, his name is Flash. He lives up to his name pretty well, so... Let's just kill this guy and then actually complete Immortalis. Well, one of our runs that we need to complete, basically. Oh wow, we just did it. Immortalis is done. Well, we did like one whole run of Immortalis, but there's still plenty more to do. Where did they get luck 2 from, though? I don't know, maybe because I just filled up the Pluton tribute bar. I think that's where the luck's coming from. So I need to pick up the Flash statue, ideally, wherever that may be. I definitely don't want to leave that behind if I don't have it. Okay, let's just pick up everything we've earned and then leave. So I'm not even going to bring the bullets. Don't bother bringing these, just use a bow on Mirage instead. Apparently that works much better. Yeah, so we just did it. We beat Immortalis on our second try. So it looks like I basically have everything. I think I just use this here to leave. Yup. Right, so we basically just did it once. And I got myself a piece of armor! But I'd like to try and collect the full set because you can't get the full set effect unless you have the other 3 pieces. So what does this guy sell again? He collects tokens and gives you rewards, basically. So Volcane augments, essentially. I'd have to double check to see what Volcanes even are for. Oh, this better be powerful. If he's charging like 50 dungeon tokens for this one sniper rifle, this better be good. Same goes for this thing. So he essentially just gives you rewards as you just accumulate more and more tokens for beating every trial of Immortalis in one go. Alright, so we just did it. We did a full round of Immortalis. And I actually only used up like 5 whole life runes. My armor's still in fairly good shape. Yeah, we actually really just made out like a bandit there. I didn't really use too many of these bullets, so let's just put them all back. Really made out like a bandit on this one. Yeah, that was certainly fun. And I only actually noped out once so far. Maybe I'll just put this here, perhaps. And then just put the rest of the set there once I have it. So now I have some statues also that we just got. Let me just put them all down and look at them. Like, how do these actually look once I place them down? Oh, these are all little statues of the Immortals. Cool. Okay, those are the sounds they make. It's just a bunch of random evil laughs. I think I'll just leave the statues of the Immortals here, I guess, since there's like 4 of them. Just keep them all organized. So yeah, we did it. A full round of Immortalis. Got the entire run done. Yeah, Ender Pearls are certainly a good call to bring, and I only used like 8 of them, and I brought like 48. So yeah, did freaking really good for myself. I did not think it would go that smoothly. Like, Flash also went down like fairly easily. So if I really want to go do more Immortalis, I might want to go buy some more Hellfire soon. I'll probably just do everything else like some other time, though. I mean, no one's really here still.